All right, good morning, January 7th. Got a lot on my mind, a lot on my heart. I'm going to share a couple things. I'm going to share a quote. I'm going to share a Bible verse. This quote from John F. Kennedy. He says, "Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable." And then also, I want to read Matthew 5:9 from the New International Version of the Bible. It says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." I received a lot of texts, calls, messages yesterday. A lot of people, especially that know me, know my stance. I'm a very firm believer in the Constitution. I believe in freedom. I believe in personal freedom, personal integrity, personal accountability. I am not responsible for anyone else's decisions, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm responsible for mine, and I don't hold anyone else responsible for my decisions. That being said, I think there's a lot of people that need to very soberly step back and evaluate their righteous positioning on things. And what I mean is there's filled with people right now that are filled with righteous indignation. And I agree with them. I believe tragedies have happened. A young lady, Ashley Babbitt, who was a veteran, was murdered in our country's capital yesterday. And that grieves me. You won't hear about her on a lot of mainstream news sources, which I personally detest as someone who graduated college with a degree in communications. I detest that. But Ashley Babbitt is somebody who I believe we need to keep her name in the forefront, because a life was lost. A family was forever changed, and it's just sad. In addition to that, along with righteous indignation, I haven't responded to too many of these messages and texts and calls I got because, quite frankly, I am not that good of a person. I am not able to stand on that high of a moral ground, a moral platform to throw stones at anybody. I'm too busy removing the plank from my own eye. And I think this is a problem right now. I'm hearing people, you believe this, you need to condemn this, you this, you that. Well, this happened X amount of months ago, and this happened and this happened. The sad thing is, most people are playing into the trap. Most people are walking into the pre-programming, the what was designed a while ago. It doesn't take much to figure it out. Anyone with any kind of spiritual acuity, anyone who does any kind of reading of history, of current events, reading the scriptures, you're going to understand that where we're at, it's been foretold. And where we're at, it's been duplicated time and time again. We're witnessing events in America that's never been witnessed before on this scale. We're seeing traitors lauded and celebrated. We're seeing the backstabbing and betrayal by leadership of all sides of both aisles, on all local, state, and now federal levels. And if that doesn't scare you as a citizen, those who are saying, are you going to denounce this? Are you going to do this? Or look what this has done, and look what this person's done. Those same freedoms that forward you those opinions and be able to voice them are the exact freedoms that are at stake. And I want to soberly remind you and cautiously ask you to evaluate what is going on. And I will just say this. If you listen to our podcast, Flawedcast, CLE, you can listen anywhere on any platform, Apple, Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Rumble. You can go to our website, flawedinc.com. You'll find you'll find all of our episodes, audio, video. You'll also find daily vlog here. you're going to know that we talk a lot about that. We talk a lot that people have been taught what to think and not how to think. And this is what's going on. We're being fed by the propagandists, the Operation Mockingbird, the Orwellian Ministry of Truth. And I'm sorry. I feel a great sense of sorrow and remorse for this day. I believe it was Gail Ernst Scott, I believe was the gentleman's name, but he said the revolution will not be televised. Back in the 60s and 70s, I do I do think he was incorrect. So I don't know. Before you're going to throw a stone at anyone, check yourself. And now is the time to get in the arena. Now is the time with sobriety. Now is the time with a clean hands and a pure heart that you come before God. You understand and get right with God. That you understand the Constitution and what we are facing of losing. Genuinely. This isn't hubris. I'm not making this up. I'm not trying to drum up anything. So I don't want to go too long. I know everybody has feelings. Everyone has thoughts. These are mine. Need to take stock. Before you start throwing shade, realize there's probably enough shade to go around for everybody. And to the people that I have a message that may hear this, I don't have the moral ground. I don't have the moral high standing. I'm not that good of a person. I'm flawed. Hence, Flawed Inc. I'm glad you do, though. It must be nice. So I want to continue to tell you, get in the arena. Now is the time. Get right with God. Read your Constitution.